People of YouTube, my name is Steve Gray and thank you for watching. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, leave a like, and feel free to comment down below what you would like me to do for future anime and cartoon related videos. So today we are talking about Harley Quinn Season 2, Episode 6, and I actually did get a comment that this episode leaked a few days ago, which the creators were not happy with, but I figured, I was like, you know what, I'm sticking to Saturday, do my usual upload schedule with a review for this. Because I wanted to see it officially and not on some random server, probably at a crappier quality. So hopefully no more leaks in the future. Maybe there will be, because they already leaked the one episode, so now they have a means to do it again. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. Moving on, not a lot going on in this episode. Was it a good episode? Yes. Was it a great episode? Not particularly. It was very backstory heavy. Definitely further developed Poison Ivy's and Harley's relationship, which was great. Gave us a little bit of backstory on the Joker, which was kind of a big FU to the fans, especially if you don't read the comics, because we learned that it was all fake and that he basically stole it from Poison Ivy. Basically, the backstory was he caught his father cheating with a maid, and he had this pet ferret. It was like the one thing that he loved in the world. And basically, his father killed the pet ferret for him seeing and beat the crap out of him, which actually was Poison Ivy's backstory, because she had this one plant that she actually really, really liked, and I don't know if she found her dad walking on a maid, but that was basically the day she gave up on humanity, was when her father beat the crap out of her and probably killed her plant. So that's kind of what happened with that. With Poison Ivy's backstory. Basically, both the girls are in a bar. You know, the main crew isn't really there. It's very Harley Ivy in this episode. So if people want that Harlivy or iHarley, whatever you want to call their, you know, I know they get together in a few of the comic books, but it might happen. It might happen. There might be some polymorous relationship going on with Kite Man and Poison Ivy that we don't know about, and Harley might get in the mix somewhere. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that, because it does happen in the comics. I know a lot of people are definitely looking for it in the show, just based off of the kind of the Harley Quinn Reddit that I've been a part of for a little while. So feel free to check that out too if you're interested in more facts and little tidbits, people showing clips of the show. You know what Reddit does by now. Most of you, if you don't, go check out Reddit. You've been missing out since like 2006. But it was a decent episode. So basically, we got a lot of Harley working in Gotham, you know, trying to get through to the Joker, trying to save the city from a bomb. Turns out that the bomb wasn't actually in the town Little Italy. It was in a guy called Little Italy, and then that allowed the Joker and Ivy never to escape. But we definitely got to see that Harley gave Ivy a plant. So just a little bit of a plant. It was this beautiful flower. No idea what the name of it is. It's kind of this bright pink, beautiful color. And that was like the first gift she ever got. Plus, it was a plant. So double pluses. So she was basically there for an entire year helping Ivy regain her faith in humanity. After they escaped, you know, she actually gave up, because if Ivy didn't give up, they would have both died, and the Joker probably would have died too. We found out that Harvey Dent was always a massive asshole. Apparently, Harley was the first one to call him Two-Face. She never got any money from that either, which is bullcrap. You should have definitely got some money from giving Two-Face his name, spit in his face, because he was basically just going to kill everybody. He was like, oh God, it's election, most important thing in the world, you know, super corrupt politician, and he was just going to kill everybody. We got to see Batman back in action in the past. In this, yes, the original Robin did get killed by the Joker, so that has been put to rest. So we definitely know that, or one of the Robins. I think he's had 2 or 3 of them. Nightwing might show up at some point. I'm not 100% sure exactly who they plan on utilizing. So we find the Joker after he's been de-bleached. Basically, his entire memory has been wiped clean, and this was further realized by Dr. Psycho, who actually went into his mind and found out he's basically just like a normal dude. So basically, they took away all of the insanity, most of his memories, and now he has a girlfriend, a couple of kids that he loves, and he's a decent, normal human being at this point in time, which, like in this show, is like, boring. But that's who he is. He is a perfectly sane human being, maybe, because at the end we get a picture of the 2 kids covered in spaghetti, sauce, and then he gets the little Joker laugh going on. So there is definitely a possibility of the Joker coming back. Ivy wanted to kill him, which that would have been perfectly fine by me with all the crap he's put everybody through. But no, you can't just going around killing normies for no particular reason. Then that would, even in the bad guy world, that would give you even a worse rap, which is not good. So we still got to go after Two-Face. We still got to go after Bane. Apparently, Two-Face has completely taken over the Gotham police force and threw Poison Ivy and Harley in the back of his car. I don't know if he plans on killing them, plans on stopping them, maybe teaming up with them for something else. Who knows? We will just have to wait and see. 9 out of 10, I'm guessing it's kind of a team up because Batman is back and he's very afraid of Batman and probably wants to team up, quote unquote, with them in order to kill Batman, get him out of there, get Batgirl out of there, get the macaroni, Alfred, out of there as well, and basically take out all the superheroes and get back to normal, I believe is what Two-Face is probably going to want to do. I'm not sure if Bane's going to be a part of the next episode. We'll just have to wait and see. Still got 7 episodes left, so a lot of, we got places to go. I don't know if Harley will ever get a relationship. I'm hoping Harvey, happens this season. That would be great, and most likely Bane, Two-Face going to be defeated. Harley is going to get full control over Gotham, and then maybe she gets defeated by Batman or something, and then they get regular control over the city, and then she's kind of back to the underground. Who knows? Even in something like this where the show is all about Harley Quinn, it is very heavily based around the comics, so 9 out of 10, the good guys are always theoretically going to win, but who knows? It might take quite a while to get back to that. Still no confirmation if we're getting a season 3. I'm hoping we're getting a season 3. They better not leave us on a massive cliffhanger. They definitely could have left, theoretically, they could have left season 1 where it was. Where basically the Joker was done. Harley had pretty much full control over the city. Gotham was in a ruin. So theoretically, they could have ended it at the end of season 1. Obviously, I would have wanted more TV show, but that would have been a perfectly fine ending. So I'm hoping they kind of do a similar thing because we don't know if there's a season 3 yet. No one's talked about renewal yet, and that's getting me nervous because I would love to have a season 3. But season 2 better not end at a massive cliffhanger, and then that's all she wrote. You're not getting any more because it hasn't been renewed. So we will just have to wait and see what happens with that. I don't even think the second season is on TBS. I haven't seen it on TBS as far as I know. So maybe Netflix will save it because Netflix is doing very well with Final Space right now. And it seems like they have like a 3rd and 4th season planned even for that, like I've said in the past, if you watch any of my Final Space videos. So, I mean, it has, it might have a place to shine if it does end up going towards Netflix. I'm not sure if it's currently on Netflix or not. I think it is, based on a previous episode, the previous episode where they showed it on Netflix. So that is a good possibility that Netflix will renew it, if not DC or TBS or whoever currently owns the rights to the show. So let's cross our fingers with that. Moving on. As I said, what's going to have to happen next is probably they got to defeat Batman, defeat Two-Face, defeat Bane, and that'll probably get us to the end of the season. Harley on top, most likely, is my guess, is what's going to happen. Maybe that Harlivy thing will happen, which would be delightful and be a nice little touch to all the fans' hearts. If they did end up getting together, that would be fantastic. My name is Steve Gray. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.